Now then guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 22 Leicester City career mode. We're kicking this one off by looking at yours truly, Mr. Manager of the Month. I quite like this graphic. It's nicely done, to be fair. 3 matches, 2 wins, 1 draw. I don't know why that makes me Manager of the Month. I'm sure there's some teams out there that did a little bit better than us in January. Also pretty sure we played more games than that in January. But today, we get to use some of our new players, and we've got some Europa League knockout football. Should be another busy old month. Now, I actually think I'm going to sim the Liverpool game, or we'll sim the Chelsea game. We'll sim one of the two, because I've said it before, said it in the recent episode, that we seem to always play all the big teams. And if I was going to do that in this episode, I wouldn't play West Ham or Wolves. I don't think there's that much fun in that. I want to play some of all the Premiership teams when we get gifted that opportunity. I'm very much fresh off a 12-hour stream here, so my voice may break in moments, but we do push on. I want to get this episode of Leicester out for you guys. I've got a lot of content planned this weekend. Now, if you are new around here, make sure to smash that subscribe button, as well as hitting the like button if you're going to enjoy the video. All the socials are down below. It's at Yorkiemann on Twitch and Twitter. Let's get into it. Let's pick the team to take on Liverpool. Team to take on the pool. Now, if you weren't here last time, you won't know that we did sign Renato Sanchez, and we're going to get our first look at him today in this game. I'm excited to see how he gets on. Apart from that, it's very much the usual, but we do have the young players on the bench ready to come on if needed. Very impressed with both Yeremy and Gomez in the last game, so there's opportunities there if we need them. Gomez, of course, will be some great pace for us in behind. We know that Liverpool play a high line. Last time we played them, they smashed us. They press very aggressively. And, you know, having those quick players in behind will really help us. Big money man chucked in the deep end at Anfield, really. Can't get much deeper than this, can it? For your first game, going to Anfield. But I think we've got a good opportunity here. I'm really liking the lineup now. I think the business we've done. A lot of the players as well are on the cusp that, you know, nearly being 80. So the squad in a season time will probably look, average rating-wise, a lot better with the overalls. Liverpool kicks us off. And we just need to focus in this one. I've got Pastor Daka up top. He can get in behind for fun. Madison had a really good game last time out, linking up play. But I do know, and I am aware, when we play against these big teams, that we probably could get found out quite comfortably, quite easily, with the way we play. And just in general, because they're so good. Salah ripped me a new one last time out, if you remember. Now, the reason I chose to play the Liverpool game ahead of the Chelsea game was purely I wanted to give Sanchez his first start and see how he gets on. What a save. Needed that early save, didn't we? Early corner for Liverpool. Thiago. Might put that one in. Ricardo did really well, but Mo Salah is offside. But then Mads. Is he on? He is on. Daka's making the run. Can he bend it in? Ah, he can't. The right idea. Just couldn't get the whip I needed on it. We need to do better with those breakaway chances, because as you see, they play such a high line. It's easy to get in behind them if you've got a bit of pace up there, which we do have. The problem there was the delivery. It was a tough one because Robertson stayed with Madueke the entire way. Oh, Soyuncu's giving the ball away. Bobby Firmino. Soyuncu recovers. We will let him off then. Madison there plays that one through to Lookman. Lookman then trying to nudge that one onto Yuri Tielemans. Wasn't the greatest of balls, although Yuri's going to make a run. We're going to play it in, and Yuri Tielemans wasn't the man it was going to. It was Madueke. Renato win that. He does. Well in Lookman. Pull that one back to Renato. Renato now into Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans waited. Madueke! Never going to score that, was I? Never going to score that one. Mane whipping the ball in here. That's dangerous. We kind of get it away, and now we can. Oh, Madueke's ball was rushed out. They do press you, and Bobby Firmino makes it 1-0, and that's really down to our error. When we win the ball back, we've got to be better at getting it out. Bobby capitalises. Thought we were just getting on top in the game as well. Just getting on top in the game, and then that happens. Daka. Get that over Matip. Madison's not going to win that either. Renato Sanchez now, though, picks up the football. Fabinho on him. Nice bit of play, though. He keeps it. Renato now. And down the wing. Up against Trent. He's still got the bloody football there as Renato Sanchez. Oh, they've dived in on him again. Renato now. Madison. Oh, can't flick it in behind. Well, that wasn't too bad from Sanchez, though, was it? You can keep that up. Nice footwork from the man. Oh, well, won that, Renato. Tielemans. Boats that forward. Daka. Oh, Daka's got unbelievable footwork. And Madueke's onside. This is a big moment here for Madueke against Liverpool. Oh, he stopped and he stalled and he just couldn't get the right shot off. That should have been 1-1, but we will go in at half-time 1-0 down, and I'm just not sure how. By the way, Kay will be kicking himself when he gets back in that dressing room, because that definitely should have been made 1-1 right there. Great play, though, from Daka. He's turning into a player that can just do everything, and I love it. Apparently, Kasper Schmeichel is considering retirement. Well, that's the first I bloody heard. Why would Kasper Schmeichel be considering retirement? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. What is he, 35? Like, for a goalkeeper, that is relatively young. Might be considering it now after Sadio Mane makes it 2-0. Liverpool are just pretty good at football, aren't they? And they've made my life very difficult today. Well worked, and guess who it is? It's Mohamed Salah with the ball. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Great play. Look, man. Daka, oh my God. He put his head at risk there, didn't he? Virgil van Dijk were trying to smack his head off his shoulders. Go on, Daka. He'll dive into all. He don't care. He just wants to win games of football. And I absolutely love that about Pats and Daka. Oh, they're in behind there. Sadio Mane again. Oh, what a hit. This is what happens. We've just been undone. We haven't taken our opportunities. We don't take our chances in this one against Liverpool here at Anfield. It's a very hostile atmosphere. All right, man. Hey, calm down, son. It weren't that good. And then this kind of ball here. Look at that. They just move it so quickly. In behind. Can't get anyone near to him. And pff, what a finish. And then they bring him off. So Sadio's on a hat-trick. Just bring him off, Jurgen. Why not? We might as well make some subs as well. Gomez is going to come on. Vardy's going to come on. And Ndidi is going to come on. Said Vardy. Definitely meant Iheanacho. So when you heard the words Vardy, just imagine I said Iheanacho, who might be able to get in behind here if he takes the right touch. Oh, what a save. And can't get the rebound. Alisson's such a good goalkeeper, isn't he? Well, Jota's been injured here instantly. So it's actually the first time I've seen the AI get a player injured. I literally just went in for a bog standard tackle. I don't even think it's a foul. It went out for a throw-in. And Diogo Jota is down on the ground. He's been on the pitch all of a minute. And now comes on Minamino. Yeah, what a throw-in as well. So no foul given. It weren't an actual foul. It just must have just landed a bit funky. Free kick here for Liverpool. And I'm hoping that just absolutely nothing comes from this, but we'll see what happens. A bit of a feisty affair. Are they going to take the free kick, or are we just going to wait? Is this a bug? Liverpool still haven't taken the free kick. Oh, they're finally going to take the free kick. That took forever. How's this game getting more buggy? I have a lot of space to run into here. I have a lot of space to run into here. But look at Andy Robertson there closing the gap. How quickly did he close the gap there? Absolutely ridiculous. But that free kick, don't know what happened. Well, Mohamed Salah now can come off. And they've changed both sets of the wings. I'm not sure who they brought on now. They've got a Mobley, but I don't see a Mobley playing on the wing. I do. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to play a Mobley on the wing. Gomez plays a beautiful ball into Iheanacho here. He needs a bit of help, doesn't he? Iheanacho waited and waited and waited. Renato Sanchez on his debut. What a save by Alisson. He won't get many chances better to score. This was an unbelievable opportunity for him, and it's just a little bit. I thought he was expecting the goalkeeper to go further the other side, wasn't he? Got a corner. We've had bright moments. To be fair to us, Virgil van Dijk wins that. Sanchez will pick up the rebound. Can we create anything now? Probably not with Sionchu, who just gets tackled. When we play these top sides, it definitely feels like we're just beaten by the better team. Just not there yet, are we? Liverpool, far superior, in my opinion. And we got battered today. We had some chances, we just didn't take them. I think the game could have been differently if you take a couple of those chances when you do get in behind. But Madueke will probably be a bit annoyed that he didn't score. And Iheanacho late on had that opportunity. Great save by Alisson, though. The main takeaway there is that Mohamed Salah is just pretty good at football, isn't he? Got another scout report. Let's take a cheeky look. No from me. No from me. No from me. And okay, I'm a goalkeeper, but we'll give Jonathan Rodgers the benefit of the doubt. We'll put him in the youth academy and just see what happens. I will note as well, there was a few suggestions for the veteran situation. I really do appreciate the suggestions, but I don't want to sign unrealistic players. Although I think Chiellini's a beast, he's just re-signed a new contract with Juve, and to be honest with you, Chiellini just never would come to Leicester. Same with Buffon, he's just moved to Parma. He wouldn't come to Leicester either. He's probably just going to want to retire now in Italy. That's how it comes across anyway. So I'm okay with bringing in a veteran player, but it just has to make sense. You know, I remember when Cambiasso came to Leicester, that was really cool. I would consider him a veteran player at the time. It's just a little bit of an issue. I think Godin was more than a good enough signing. Veteran defender, playing at, I think, Genoa he was at, so the deal kind of made sense. come to England to finish out his career, but it is what it is. We should be fine. I've got no worry that we're going to be sacked, because I'm pretty sure we're going to meet everything else. We've already completed the youth development one. We've completed one of the brand exposure ones. The Continental we might complete, but I think we'll do fairly well. But in the high stakes, I do think we'll get Champions League football. And I do think we'll be able to reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. So we should be cushy. I don't see it being a problem. I think in terms of you getting sacked, they're only an issue if it's critical that they want you to do that. I feel like if it's critical and you don't achieve that goal, you are in the mud no matter what you win. This is going to be a starting 11 for this game against West Ham. We are going to quick submit. We do have Europe coming up next. Now, I think I might sim one of the European legs. See how we get on the first one, obviously. And then see how we get on in the second. Try and pull it back. Oh, hopefully we'll be in front. Nonetheless, this is a very strong lineup, but West Ham have a pretty decent lineup as well. And we do lose it 4-2. Wow. Castagna getting injured. Zuma scored early. Vlasic, Antonio and Lotti. We are in bad form in the league. It does push us a little bit further away as well from achieving the goal of top 4. But I still think we'll do it. It's just... there's so many good sides in this league that are spending fortunes compared to us. We're now going to quick sim this game here against Shakhtar. In the first leg, of course, like I said, Jamie Vardy comes back in up top. Very full-strength team. Tielemann's back in there as well in the centre of the park. I'm thoroughly expecting a decent result there after what was a bad result against West Ham, and we do win it 2-1. So we will still play the second leg to make sure that we secure ourselves past this round, because this is just a preliminary round of the Europa League. I don't know what round that is anymore. Round of 16? Round of 32? I don't know. There's a lot of rounds in these competitions now. Just a couple of days after that one, and we need to take on Wolves, and this will be a rotated side, and again, we definitely need to win. Rotated, of course, Daka up top, Brooks, Pino coming in for another start, and Gomez getting his first start for the club. He's already gone up one overall, so that's nice to see. Sanchez back in the midfield next to Ndidi. Some interesting signings for Wolves. They've signed Dunk, and they've also signed Origi. I think that's a really good signing for Wolves. It's slowly starting to creep into my mind that the best bet for us to get into the Champions League might be winning the Europa League. Now, we've got the squad to do that. I thoroughly believe it. The problem is that we need to be keeping our team fit and probably playing our best 11 in Europe, which means our league form will slump. The situation is that the teams that we're competing with, the Manchester Cities, the Liverpools, the Man United, the Chelsea, the Tottenham, the Arsenal, just all those teams have better rated players and bigger budgets than us. So we really have to overachieve in the league. But then to fight in all other competitions makes that very difficult as Renato Sanchez loses out there to Adama Traore, but he will work hard to win the football back. Go on, Renato. More of that from him. So it's a bit of a 50-50 at the moment. Jeremy, this is good. He's got such good footwork to help him get past people. It's absolutely beautiful. Renato's in the middle, but I have to be aware that Adama Traore will close me down extremely quickly. He is so fast. Gomez, he's got good footwork as well and a lot of pace. Do a help. He spotted that run there, though, by Daka. We know Daka already isn't, again, putting the ball into the box for people. Renato Sanchez again. Naily just overhit the cross, just a touch. Adama Traore is absolutely clean through it, and he should surely score this. Oh, what a save, Schmeichel. I can't believe it. We've got to be smarter. We've got to be smarter with him, because we just allowed him to run clean through on us there. What Wolves could do from the corner. They've now already had the best opportunity of the game. We seem to be slowly struggling to get going in today's episode in terms of moving the ball forward. Looks will pump that out wide to Gomez. Gomez tried to go for the shot. Didn't quite work out for him. Back to Brooks. Brooks then into Renato Sanchez. Oh, what a save from Jose Sa. Great play. Opened up. I think it's the outside of his boot. He curls it. Oh, that's a wonderful save to manage to get to that. Whip this one in. Towards Daka, who's not bad at scoring them. It's tipped over. Sa is going to be a problem today, I think. Great ball over the top, and Adama seems to be that out ball every time. His touch there was very sloppy, though. We can keep it that way, if possible. Move the ball forward now, though. Renato. Not a bad pass. Jeremy Pino now is going to make the run in behind. And Timothy Castagna has been fairly decent at passing the football. Has to do better there. Now, it's saying Wolves haven't had a shot, which we know is absolute rubbish. Adama Traore had a shot earlier in the game that Naily scored them a goal. So, the idea that they've not had a shot is a bit ridiculous here. But, fair enough. Game, fair enough. Tomato now, out wide. Don't want him getting that ball to Adama. Get to it. Timothy Castagna did enough, I think, to put him off. Half-time, bit of a 50-50 here at the moment. We need to establish ourselves in these Premiership games a little bit more. We don't seem to be able to get going. And Jose Sa just, he's been brilliant every time we've come up against him. And we break. We've struggled to break away today. Gomez now, though, has a lot of pace. He's done really well there to spring that ball across, actually, to Yeremy Pino. Yeremy, I think Daka's offside. He does finish it, but is he offside? We'll see. He is. I thought he was. Great play. The best bit of play we've had today. What a pinged ball out to Yeremy. Yeremy into Daka. Lovely play from the two new wingers. Unfortunately, I think he was quite distance offside, wasn't he? He was, but he was and he wasn't. But he was still offside. Golovin coming off, actually. João Moutinho. He can score bangers from distance, or usually gets at least one a season, so have to be wary of him. Well, Brooks is going to come off. We're going to bring on Iheanacho. Just a little bit more of a goal threat. And Gomez will come off for Braff. Gomez still not fully match sharp. Neither is Braff, so the two of them kind of need to pick up that match sharpness and bed into the team. Didi now. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez knows he's got Yeremy Pino. Yeremy takes it well. Yeremy knows, though, that he didn't have the bodies he needed forward. Sanchez now tries to find Iheanacho. He does find him in the end. Iheanacho! Oh, what a goal that would have been. Jose Sa with a save. We've really struggled to break down this Wolves team today. And that would have been a brilliant way just to cap off this performance that hasn't been very good from the boys. Only a point for us today and no goals. We just couldn't find a way through. And neither could they, to be fair, but we just couldn't. Well, you need to be better. We've been such a good attacking team all season. It really did not work out there for us today. Struggling in the table. Chelsea coming next is never an ideal situation. But we can put ourselves through to the next round of the cup here, which is important. This will be the starting 11 to take on Shakhtar at the Donbass Arena. We've got Vardy and Brooks is still in the team. Dewsbury Hall getting a game today. Got to remember, we're a goal up, but this will be a very difficult game. Shakhtar have a very good team. We now know that this is probably going to be our best way to get Champions League football. Need to go out there and make sure we get a good result today. And I'm yet to score in this episode, which is extremely worrying for me. League form might not be good, but the bus is back. And there is Marlos. Marlos is really good. Very tricky on the ball. Quite quick. He's getting on a little bit, but he's still a very good player. This will be a thunderous atmosphere, I imagine, here. Absolutely crazy atmosphere. Shakhtar know they need to go out and grab goals. Shakhtar will kick us off as well. Jamie Vardy back in the team. I wouldn't say that Daka's goals have dried up. I mean, he's scored a bloody lot, and I couldn't have expected him to keep the form going. I think he needs help with other people chipping in with goals. That hasn't been the case. We had a few good opportunities in that last game where I think we probably should have scored. We didn't. That needs to change this time out in this match. Didi there will chip that one across to Gomez. He took it really well, to be fair. Again, look at how deep they're sitting. We need to be a little bit more patient in this one, though. When we were patient against Wolves, we did all right, but that's not good from Dewsbury Hall. We need to not dawdle on the ball as well, I guess. We did that a little bit against Wolves. Marlos now. Try and keep him at distance, and Schmeichel saves it. All Shakhtar so far. They know what they need to do. We need to not make it so easy for them to do it. Oh, Madueke's done really well. That is Dewsbury Hall. What a take from Dewsbury Hall. And his first Leicester goal is an absolute banger. What a pass from Madueke. And that man there, Dewsbury Hall, given the game time, being given opportunities recently since the injury in the centre of the park. What a goal. He takes this unbelievably well. His touch is fantastic. And then smashes it back of the net. That might just be enough to see Leicester go through to the next round of the Europa League. Oh, what a pass that was. Well put in. Oh, what a tackle that is from Godin, though. And now will it open up for us? Dewsbury Hall here in the middle. Oh, he wanted Jamie Vardy. Didn't get it. Oh, he tried to play it out wide again. Been caught on the ball a couple of times now, but he did score the goal, so can't be mad at someone for scoring the goal. We've been caught on the ball, to be fair, more than we should be in this episode. And he rattles the crossbar there, does Marias. I'd like to just show you Shakhtar's recent throwing. This is a throwing to Shakhtar, by the way. Not for us. This is for Shakhtar. That's their throwing. I mean, could the linesman be closer to see that he touched the football? Probably not. But anyway, interesting throw-in for Shakhtar. Let's see what they do with it. They're ending up playing the ball backwards, which is fine. I'm happy for them to play the ball backwards. But wow. Wow, FIFA. Oh, what a ball in behind. And Marias does make it 1-1. We've got to stop ball watching. The lads have got to stop ball watching. Great play that from Shakhtar. Just like that. It's 1-1. And this game is wide open again. Just as we score, we concede. And it's just poor from us. It's just poor. The centre-back's ball watching. It's not good enough. Didi. Oh, what ball that is. Gomez. Vardy. That's a great ball. Madueke's volley saved by Turbin. Turbin? Maybe that's how you say that. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. You know this already, boys, but that was a good bit of play from us. First time in a while. No, we'd like another now. This game does not feel comfortable. We'd love another to make it feel a bit more comfortable. That's not a bad ball out. Madueke! Oh, another great save. What a ball in that is. Mudryk plays it out wide now. Pedrinho. Just before half-time, this really would be a sucker punch. This really would be a sucker punch. I couldn't swap players there. That's driving me insane, the player swap mechanic. Kasper Schmeichel will grasp that. And it's 1-1 going in at the half, but we are nowhere near clear of winning this one. Come on then, Jamie. Dewsbury Hall wants to play that in behind to you. Jamie Vardy's not having his party yet. That was much better play at the start of his second half. Plays that across. Didi. Oh, that's nice. Vardy turns, shoots. Oh, another good save. Pedrinho now up against Ricardo. That's not forcing him to play it back, but they still have possession, and Madueke's done brilliantly there. He finds Jamie Vardy as well, who wants a bit of help, and he's going to have it in the form of Brooks. Now, this is a really big moment for us in this game, and Brooks just did not have the pace to take it. Can he chip the ball in? He can, but it's to nobody. He wins it back, though. Dewsbury Hall is onto it. Ah, big moment that, and Brooks just did not have the pace to carry him. Brooks now. Dewsbury Hall plays that one out wide. It's not a bad ball. Madueke's in the box. He needs a bit more help than that. He's going to try and fire it across to Jamie Vardy. Oh, it's deflected over the bar. This is definitely nothing against Brooks, this one. Definitely not. Indeed, he's tired. But Iheanacho's got a bit more pace. So if we're trying to get that ball in behind, Iheanacho can actually run onto it a bit better than what Brooks can do. We'll fire this one in there. Into a dangerous position where Golden is. And we can't get onto it. We do end up winning the ball back, though. Justin now. We'll pull that back to Golden. Golden. Dewsbury Hall. Plays that one out wide. And then I've spotted a wild Jamie Vardy at the back post. And that's another brilliant save from their goalkeeper, who is, without a shadow of a doubt, keeping them in this game of football. Oh, there goes Gomez. Tries to dink it over to Jamie Vardy. Oh, that's beautiful. Jamie Vardy in this position is a killer. Vardy, there we go. Game done and dusted. And in the end, we will win it 2-1. The ball over there from Gomez was brilliant. That's right, Jamie. You check the bloody time. It's party time for Jamie Vardy. 2-1 the lead again here in Ukraine. And a brilliant finish and a brilliant pass over. Oh, they come forward, though. Last gasp. What a ball roll that was. Last gasp, but a good save from Schmeichel. It was a tough one. It's been a tough episode in terms of games, but there we go. 2-1 Leicester. And we do go through to the next round. What goal that was from Dewsbury Hall as well, though, man. What a goal from Dewsbury Hall. But Jamie Vardy saving the day. He is a little bit of a hero, isn't he? And he did save the day there. This, the starting 11 for the Chelsea game. Wish me luck, boys, because at the moment, the sim hasn't been our friend, and we get a draw. And I'll take that. Jeremy Pino with a goal. Great to see that. Pulisic scoring for Chelsea to equalise it, but I will take that result, to be honest with you. A point in the league. I really am starting to feel like Europa League, that's how we get in. I think as long as we achieve the other goals, get Champions League by winning the Europa League, I don't see that being an issue. Harvey Barnes slowly returning from injury now, which is a big bonus for us, getting him back in the team with all these games coming thick and fast. Let's go and see, actually, who we've got in the next round of the Europa League. Please, game. Don't have made it too difficult. Okay, Leon. That will actually be a really tough tie. We, of course, need to make sure we play the Luton game in the Cup because they want semi-finals. So I'm making sure we get semi-final to reach that achievement. Or at least I'm going to try my best to get semi-final. Maybe even go on and try and win the FA Cup. That would be great. We will take on Leeds, Arsenal and Brentford as well in the league. So a little bit of an easier run, minus Arsenal in the league for the next episode. So hopefully we can have some decent results. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for the support on the channel and your constant smashing of these videos. Make sure to hit that like button as well, guys, and leave me a comment, even if it's just a thumbs up, a wave, a hi Yorkie. They all help the videos get seen by more and more people and help us grow on this content creation journey. I'm now going to go drink lots and lots of water because my throat hurts, and we will be back for another episode very soon.